Okay, so here we're doing a residual plot based on the same data that we did for our scatter plot and our regression line. So we had our regression line, we had our scatter plot in and our regression line that we graphed. Now we want to calculate residuals. So we're going to exit this window. You can follow along in the calculator functions, or this is on page 178. So when we found a regression line, we found it was equal to this large function here, with about 3.5051 as our intercept and 0.003441 as our slope. So when I go into stat edit, I'm going to go over to L3 and I'm going to highlight L3. Notice that it's highlighted there. And then I'm going to enter the regression equation, and this will give me all my predicted values based on here. So it was about 3.505 minus 0.00344 times L1. So that'll take all these values and generate what my corresponding predicted values were here in L3 when I hit enter. So now that's what my regression line predicts for all these. So now I have my actual and I have my predicted. Keep in mind a residual is the actual minus the predicted value. So I can go to L4 and set that equal to my actual minus my predicted. My actual values are in L2 minus my predicted values in L3 and hit enter. Now I have residuals all down here. I can quit, go into stat plot. I'm going to turn off my scatter plot. I'm going to go up to plot 2. I'm going to turn that on, leave it as a scatter plot. I'm going to make my xlist L1, my explanatory variable, but now I want my residuals as my response variable. That's L4 that we just calculated. Then I'm going to go to zoom stat. And now we just calculated the residuals for our data. Oh, and you can notice my best fit line is still there. If that happens to you, just go into y equals and clear it. And then when you go to your graph, it won't be there anymore. So this is our residuals. Remember, it's actual minus predicted. So if we have a positive residual, that means our actual value is above our regression line in the y direction. If we have a negative residual, that means our actual value is below the line.